America just witnessed something that should never happen in a free country. A political figure was killed on stage, and within minutes, the entire nation turned it into a war of words. When news broke that Charlie Kirk had been killed during a speech at Utah Valley University, it felt like the air left the room. For millions of Americans, no matter their politics, it was one of those moments where you just stop scrolling, stop talking, and realize something serious has happened. The country reacted instantly. Politicians rushed to issue statements, some calling for unity, others immediately pointing fingers. Social media exploded with hashtags, debates, and conspiracy theories. It wasn't just about one man. It became a symbol of how dangerous and divided our political climate has become. Overnight, security at political events ramped up. Rallies that once felt casual now have metal detectors and armed guards. People are nervous, not just about going to see a politician speak, but about what might happen if tempers boil over again. And while the call for unity was loud at first, it didn't take long for the conversation to turn bitter. Some blamed the left, others blamed the right, and soon the tragedy became one more battlefield in America's culture war. Even the world of comedy and entertainment got caught in the storm. ABC suspended Jimmy Kimmel live after controversial remarks about Kirk's death sparked backlash. The FCC faced pressure to crack down on broadcasters who critics said had crossed the line. Suddenly, we were arguing not just about who pulled the trigger, but about what we're even allowed to say about it. For some, that's the scary sign of censorship. For others, it's a long overdue reminder that words have consequences. And somewhere in the middle are millions of Americans just trying to make sense of it all. This tragedy has also reignited fears about political violence. People on both sides are asking the same question: are we still safe to speak, protest, and gather in public? Or are we heading into an era where politics becomes literally dangerous? But here's the thing, violence doesn't end debate. It doesn't silence people. If anything, it makes the conversation louder, sharper, and harder to ignore. What happens next is not just up to politicians in Washington. It's up to every one of us. How we talk to each other online, how we argue, how we protest, and how we vote. We can either use this moment to drive the wedge even deeper, or we can use it to start listening to each other again. Charlie Kirk's death is a tragedy. It should never have happened. But if we let it turn us into enemies instead of neighbors, then we've learned nothing. The real question isn't just who we blame. It's what kind of country we want to be after this moment. So take a breath, think before you post, and remember that the future of this nation depends not just on who wins the next election, but on how we treat each other right now.